a foreigner in the Philippines.
Sa kabriton og iyang asawang bulanon,
Magtiayon sa lalawigan sa Bohol.
ng isang dayuhan at ang kanyang asawang Filipina.
7 taon ng mag-asawa sina Terence at Beth na nakatira ngayon sa lungsod ng Talibon, Bohol.
Don't forget to share and subscribe our YouTube channel.
My tablet in the car. I could show you the word
Scientology.
psychology.
Scientology.
Scientology.
Yes. And I can see all mistakes you can make, and I can see the result in the future. You know, I was working with more as 1,000 people. I saw their problems and I know the reasons. And because of that, I'm very far afraid. I'm looking at the woman. I told you I saw the body. It is a language for me. Then I learned all. And I cannot work with medicine. I don't like it. Psychopharmaca are very bad. But sometimes you need to begin with people with that they can come to a level that you can work with them. That is part of the doctors. I never made it. But the science, I have the same today, that people who studied it and work today. And they asked me to write books. I have connection with high regarded professors and all. I was visiting for learning seminars. I was sitting with them at one table and dispute. My friend, he studied 2 kinds that he have a praxis. He asked me sometimes that he don't know what to do with that people. And he asked me for an idea and for help. Only I tell you that not I'm proud of that, but we have sometimes connection. You know very fast the people, but what is here in my head, you need long time connection with me to understand that all. And sometimes I have crazy ideas, but with that crazy ideas I come to my end. And because of that I'm very afraid every time, and I see the problems, and that was a great problem. If I have not that science, I would be together with Talia today. I saw every day the problems in the family and nobody is happy. And I know the mistakes, but with Talia was nothing to do to change anything. And if you come at that point, you need to separate. You cannot make a far. That is another point that you can understand a little bit. I'm in care for, and I say that's not really good, and that is now the situation. I become yesterday crazy. We are talking with Marjorie and the mother of Murphy, and there was first the idea she take connection to the last boyfriend, the father of the baby. Now they think to hear anything, she take connection to a seaman. I told the Mary she cannot normally be in the head. The seaman is 3-4 months on the ocean. He came home for a few days and again. And the seaman cannot make another work. The ocean call him. The owner in Burgos is seaman. He's captain for certificate of captain. He was now 1 year on the ocean. And he told me, we came in friendship immediately. He began young, working on the ship, and he worked high until the certificate of captain. And he told me the country is not for me. I like the ocean, and every time I need to go back on the ocean. And she get a baby, and the father is every time not at home. You need to be very crazy. And that all wake me up of Murphy. That is another point. And now, my result is, and you don't need to tell me step for step, I know step for step. That is not done tomorrow. I will marry as fast as possible. And all my problems are away. There is anybody who care for me, I care for her and the family. There's anybody who gets automatically my money after my death, no problem. Last, with the story, the baby on my name, that the baby get all, it was not my agreement to 100%, because the mother can in that moment need observe the money for the baby, and she can use that money only for the baby. And what is it if the baby with money and the mother have nothing? That was my idea. That is with marrying all the way. And the evening what we done so now, I told you, but before I make a contract with a lawyer or a public notary, that's nonsense. And you need to know why I'm worried and worried and worried. You didn't live 7 years in Thailand. There, you need to be in care every day. I tell you the story. I told you, you can trust nobody. My pocket was locked in a cabin. And my girlfriend, when I visited my friend, opened the cabin and took the money. Anytime I got the next time I was going fishing, and I know every time how much money in my pocket. It was the time I was building the house and I need to buy material. I have every time a lot of money in my pocket. And any time I thought I was looking for my money, it need to be more. And I got immediately that idea, what happened, but I want to be carefully because they are hurted very fast, and I don't want to accuse her for nothing. Okay, the pocket back anytime I visit my friend or fishing first and visiting him second, I don't know. After a time, I'm looking in my pocket, the same problem. And in that moment I woke up and it was clear. I could ask her, did you take money out of my pocket? She never would say yes. It was clear I need to speak it in English. Not to see, I need to bring the proof. You know what I'm doing? I take all my notes and make in 1 zero behind a color. And in my pocket was, at that time, 1 note, there was a blue color on. I got it everywhere, anywhere. And you know, if you very fast take money, you take the first note in the pocket. And that I put at the first place. And the problem is, the ordinary of that people, she is going shower, anywhere she put her shorts in the corner. And I was looking in my pocket, the blue note away. It was evening, she was in pyjama in the neighbor house at her sister. And I thought, now I will look in the pocket of her shorts. Every time 1,000 Thai baht. The next with my color. I put it in that shorts. I put her pocket in my pocket. It was in her pocket. Normal, I never was looking in a pocket of a woman, but only until today in that case. I was going to the sister and asked her to come home, my girlfriend. And I told her, you can bring your sister immediately. They are coming both. And I showed her the note with the color and asked her, please tell me now how it is possible that that note is coming out of my pocket in your pocket. And I took the shorts and I take out the 1,000 note. No problem, everybody can have 1,000, but I told her yes. And I took my pocket out and showed them both the color in all notes. And I changed the 1,000 out of her shorts. And I told her, you know now how it is coming away? And I told her, you know, I don't need anybody in my house who take behind my back my money. They call people who break in the house, kamoy. I don't need to kamoy in my house. There is a door, outside forever. I never will see you. I brought her out of the house in the pyjama without dressing at all. I locked the windows completely around the door. She could not come in. She make a trouble outside where she shall sleep. I told her, if you can go every evening watch TV at your sister, you can sleep there. That's not my problem. You can sleep on the road. The next morning she came. She wanted to take her completely dressing. She is going now to Pattaya. It was Friday. She had the 2,000 of my person, and I thought she'd take money of her sister. She was going to Pattaya. Sunday morning, it was Friday. Sunday morning, she called me. If she can come back, she has no money. The money is completely over. And I told her, I will you offer anything. If you are at home in evening, and never, that will happen never again. I will try it again with you. But she has no money for a rent to come back. My friend, it was Sunday, helped me that we could send her money for the van. And she came back. And that I need to say until today. It never happened again. My pocket could lie where it wanted. She didn't take only one part. But if I would not make straight immediately, it would never find a man. And I know it, at last, all included, she took 6,000 baht, and the 2,000 I could save at last. And if you know, that is only one example. There it can happen to you, you are going 1 or 2 days away.
Could I have a piece of cheesecake, please?
And you will come home and your motorbike is away, they sold
Thank you,
it. And maybe you understand it now why I am carefully and afraid. I'm now about a little bit more 1.5 years here. In 1.5 years, it's not going out of your clothes what I saw there and what happened to me there. So now to the situation. I want to marry as fast as possible. Okay, it needs time, and step for step. It would be really good if the next visa would be at the end to be married. But I think that will not be possible until that time. And I need an agency who makes a completely better work. I cannot do that. I become crazy with that. And I cannot travel every time to Manila and all. They have their connections. And I need the first time with the woman to see it works out or not. And I could make the process of divorce now, but I need the same agency, and it's the problem of the money. I think I make that in one package, marrying and divorce in one package. The agency can make that out. And what is the result? I get a lot of problems in my head away, and for the next woman and the relationship, it can only be an advantage. Only that I become free of all my pain and my care and my ideas every day, and a better feeling for the woman. The kids will not feel it. Maybe if the connection with the woman is better, it's good for the kids. And now the next, I spoke with a lot of people now over. I'm sure only today I was shopping in California. I meet women there who would be interested at a relationship, maybe with me, but they don't know it. And I cannot speak over with every woman. And I told the people, what shall I do? I cannot make a shield on my back and write on, I'm looking for a woman for a relationship. That's not possible. How anybody shall know that now? And now I have the idea, I don't like the videos and all, but now I will use the modern communication technique. And that is at last your decision, both, if you can do that. I see the problem of the crazy people who make the hate videos. But I heard it last time, he was speaking over that you made the connection to Italia. I didn't understand it all. That was the first man.
Well, it's not.